Three, two, one.
Well, first, I just want to start off
Potpourri.
by applauding African American TikTok. I didn't pick up on it because the first one I saw, I think it was the Virginia House of Representatives. They went around and were like, to every African American rep, we're like, hey, what are you doing? And they just look up and they're like, doing my black job. The black job jokes out there, fucking amazing. Keep them coming. They're fantastic.
That's some self-aware shit.
Yeah.
That is what we need more of.
I mean, I remember during the debate, being like, ooh, but I didn't put much thought into it.
No.
And then, Twitter, TikTok, all that, it just has...
Again, just one of those things that happen in the debate. And then just do them a black job.
But that's my point. It's like, to us, we're focused like, oh, he's denying January 6th. And then a whole different mindset. He utters a 2-word phrase and they're like, what?
Right. That's new.
What the fuck is a black job?
What is that? That is definitely something new to me.
And then,
I know he doesn't know what he's talking about.
No, he does, because he is, and like that's the thing, is that like that's what's so wonderful about these sarcastic comment, like this thing, like there was a white woman who filled one. She was like, oh, so I just went to my black friend who's like the head of neurosurgery, and I tried to take her job and they kicked me out of the hospital. What's that about? Like, I thought we were stealing black people's jobs, like our black jobs. And then, like, on the positive,
TikTok with the dude with the Modelo's, just crossing the border.
I'm not gonna do the voice, but like coming to steal black jobs,
coming to steal black jobs.
And then, like on the positive end, there was a guy was at one of the Omega's conferences, one of the
fraternity,
fraternities.
Yeah.
And going around and being like, what's your black job? And it's like, principal, doctor, I work in NASA, I work in high-level government.
I'm a CEO.
Yeah. And you're going like,
of a Fortune 500 business.
Like, okay. So those are black jobs too.
Yep. Can I have that black job?
Not what he was conveying, which was, minimum wage service workers.
So he's like that guy who gets drunk and like the truth starts coming out, but like he just doesn't have that filter. So in his head, he said black job and was just like, that's cool. Like, nobody's going to say anything. What does that mean?
And also, I mean, and then Hispanic jobs too. Like,
he said,
again, he's like drunk uncle and being like, hey, we don't even use Hispanic anymore.
No.
Like, because they're not all Spanish speaking.
No.
Like,
no.
What the hell?
They all speak Mexican.
Yeah.
That's what,
What am I supposed to call them? Him, her, what? I don't know.
They, them. Yeah, no. Keep it up. Keep it up.
That's what I was saying before
fantastic.
The debate is that, and at the time too, is, people are going, and this fits into what we're talking about, but everybody was going, why did Biden push to have the debate now, before all the conventions? Yeah, sure, like, there's plenty of people going like, he looked bad. But you have all that much more time for, like, again, all those pundits out there that were like, I'm not saying like 100% is going to come over. I think
they really wanted to get it in before his
VP pick?
No, god damn it. What he's going to be
the convention?
The sentence.
Oh, yeah. But
Jesus
it's also
Christ.
like, you just sit back and let him run. He's going to say 30, 40 things that are going to offend a bunch of people. And
God, did he ever?
And that's my point, is that the people who already knew they weren't voting for him, like we said, were just like, yeah, he's going to be fucking crazy. Whatever.
Right, no, I was listening to I was there to watch Biden.
But those people who were either on the fence or hadn't heard him, like in this case, like really directly say something blatantly racist.
Yeah, well, I mean,
we're just like,
very fine
whoa.
people.
Yeah, well, no, but I mean, even then he tried to kind of, but you sit there and you go, immigrants, like people who don't have citizen status, who don't, and and for our system don't have the education are stealing your black jobs.
No.
And it just obviously it would have been better like they're coming in and stealing jobs, but that you labeled two groups of brown people.
They're not taking white people's jobs.
Yeah,
anymore.
exactly.
They're taking the brown jobs.
And so if I would think
and that's the flip side of the coin is he says so much outlandish shit that we've all just become
right, but like all those pundits that were saying like, well, he I thought it was stupid anyways, but he's gaining ground because like when like 50 Cent came out, not necessarily supporting him, but saying like, yeah, a lot of black men know what he's going through. It's like, so you're going to support him now. Like now he said something that like you're going to have to figure that one out in your brain.
Yes.
If you're not whole hog on his boat anyway. Like, so if that is like a coin toss, now you got another thing there to go like, and like I said, is that the social media response was
agita just thinking about it. Go ahead.
But I mean, same with any middle of the. I mean, he was so triumphant.
Wait, just real quick. The president. I'm just letting the audience know that we are going to be watching the president as we talk for another 8 minutes.
If he comes out.
If he stumbles out of there, let's hope he doesn't freeze like Mitch McConnell.
But he so proudly proclaimed that he was the one who
overturned Roe v. Wade.
Yeah,
I did that.
Which
I appointed these judges, and they did that for me.
Yeah.
Oh, look, he is going to come out.
And and
he just. That's it. That's his stance.
And if you're fanatical MAGA, you're fine with that. But if you're somebody who also understood that also covered other healthcare issues that were not exactly birth related, you're going to go like, why is this man like touting that? Maybe I shouldn't put all my eggs in his basket.
When they asked about like the abortion pill and stuff like that, he was like, I'm going to let states. It's all about states.
Yeah.
I support whatever the states want to do.
Well, but
that's their argument for Roe v. Wade too. Like,
right.
That's their. Hey man, it's just states' rights.
Sure, but then you see what certain states are doing, and then
he's going to codify it if like it will be. Federal abortion. Done. Have a nice day. No abortion pills. No nothing.
Yeah, which
they want babies.
Yeah, I'm trying. What was the other one? Well, I mean, along with that, social media came out in droves of reminding of the stats going into that decision of you had over 60% of America saying that they were fine with Roe versus Wade.
Right.
That I mean, the numbers he said, like all legal scholars said it should be done. Like,
oh, those great.
So you're claiming the one, like nobody can agree on anything, but this is the one thing everyone in the
legal scholars in history, all of them.
He said all of the American people wanted it. It's like I don't recall me wanting. I know for sure my mother and my sister-in-law didn't want that to happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Because they live in Missouri.
Like 36% of the country is what you want them to be.
Yeah.
Everybody else has a mind. I just hope. I don't know. I really don't know. But Biden apparently killed Medicaid.
He killed everything. We live in a shithole country. It's gang violence everywhere.
Remember, Biden actually said that. Oh man, he looks just as orange as Trump. Oh, you poor thing.
You were saying before.
But didn't he say that? I was responsible for ending Medicaid or Medicare. And I know it was taken out of context, but he was fumbling through that answer.
Yeah, but I still, I don't want to be that much of a homer. I mean, it was bad. It was bad. But
I will shit on Trump all fucking day because he deserves it. But Biden,
I've been in situations like that, like just conversations with people. And
I do it on this podcast every week. 6 times.
I know, but I'm saying like I've been in like conversations with people who are either just shouting and you're kind of going, you're just having a normal conversation. But it's like because you're not seeing it their exact way, like they're just going to shout.
The volume goes up, right? Yeah.
Or it's I usually cued it to somebody who didn't know as much, and once they figure
the
out
loudest voice in the room,
you know that once they recognize that you know what you're talking about at least more than they do, then it's like I'm gonna keep repeating my same phrase but just louder.
Right.
And as much as
I would get anxiety, now I'm just like, you know what?
Well, and the thing is, like, I'm used to it in certain circumstances, like say a classroom, but when you're like sitting down with a grown adult and they start doing that, like, I still get flustered, and I'm just like, wait, what? Like, first off, when did this become a shouting match? Two, why do you keep saying, like, I agree with your point, I'm just asking like, let's continue the discussion.
I'm asking a follow-up question.
Yeah. Oh, but you don't know okay, I don't know.
Oh, that's what it is. You don't know the follow-up.
So it's not going to be what you want. He's not coming out and saying, okay, I'm arresting Donald Trump.
No, but I want him to come out and, like, just say something along those lines.
Clarence Thomas has been apprehended.
Like, I would like the American people to know that 10 minutes ago, Jenny Thomas was shot in the face. She was a threat to democracy, and we had to put her down.
Well, you'd have to... like it was like Bin Laden, like Obama doing, like, exactly. We got her.
John Cena. Ladies and gentlemen, man, I know that. And he dipped. That was not... that was a 4-minute...
Yeah. Don't worry, we're going to get the synopsis in a second.
What the fuck? It was 4 minutes!
Well...
all right, so real quick. I am not in the boat of replacing him. I think that would be a terrible decision at this point, even as much as I want it to happen.
No.
You don't do that.
No.
Because then what that shows the Democrats or the ones in the middle, the independents, they don't know. They're going to be like, they don't have their shit together. Why would I vote for that? They didn't know who they're, it's red fucking flags.
Well, that's why, like, when you texted that to me during the debate, and all you have to counter is with that question we've been asking since people started, declaring running for president.
Right.
It's like, if not Biden, who? Mm-hmm. And I think the one person that kept making the rounds and that people kept on social media coming back to is the professor who's got the metrics, like the 13 categories.
Yes.
And even that guy goes on TV and
basically
right.
said,
it's like,
it's fucking stupid.
Debates mean nothing. Debates don't change anything. No. It's just a soundbite. It's for panelists
in today's day and age where, like, there's so much, the news cycle is just, the only people who are going to be talking about this in a month are Newsmax and Fox News and, like, Steve Bannon from prison.
Well, or that...
Like, that's the only people...
And that's what I was saying is, like, I think in the grand scheme of it, if Biden ends up winning, they're going to look back and go, having that debate at that time was genius.
Right.
Because, like, the immediate was Biden doesn't look fresh, right?
And then the next day, he clearly got a night's rest.
But then you gave everybody enough time to sift through everything that Trump said.
Right.
Including the shit that we already have video footage of, or trial testimony of that he banged a fucking porn star.
I did not have sex with a porn star.
You did.
That was said.
It's on state record in New York.
That was said.
And I believe...
by a ex-president and nominee